Let me get right. Okay. So, y'all know what time it is. I'm doing 2 new videos today. Clap it up for a real one, you feel me? I missed last night. I do apologize. Truthfully, it is bright as hell. But enough of the chit chat. So I talked to my cousin the other day. He hit me up. He was like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna talk to you in a minute." I said, I know. I told him I'll be doing these YouTube videos, and he was like, "Man, you know, I'll be seeing you. I'll be watching you. Woo, woo, woo." I said, "Appreciate it. Much love." He said, "You know, the story that you should tell him is the one about woo, woo, woo." I'm about to go ahead and just get it to y'all. I mean, truthfully, at the time, it was funny. You feel me? Like, we, excuse me. We, just thinking about it make me laugh. I ain't gonna lie to you. What ended up happening was, dang, I don't even know where to start. All right, so, boom. I'm gonna just start like this. So, I was dating this girl in high school, and she had a cousin, whatever, you know. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together, you feel me? That makes 4. 4 means, you know, a double date type stuff. So I'm driving in her car. At the time, you know, I ain't had my own stuff. I ain't had none of my own at the time. So now just keep that in mind. So me and my cousin, he came out to my crib, and I was taking him back to his crib. So on the way back, me and my girlfriend at the time, it was me, her, and then her cousin, my cousin. They in the back, we in the front. So I'm driving. We get to McDonald's, right? Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna keep it above 50 with you. So while we at McDonald's, we literally telling everybody in the car, "All right, what y'all want?" You know, at the time I used to eat McDoubles, McChicken, fries. So I got me a large fry, got me a McChicken and a McDouble. That was my order. My ex at the time, her order was just a large fry. She claimed she didn't eat meat. If you know, you know, whatever. So then the 2 in the back, so her cousin was like, "Let me get 2 McDoubles and a medium fry and a drink." My cousin was like, "Let me get 2 McChickens." I said, "Anything else?" They said, well, he said, "Yeah, let me get a medium fry or a large fry, 1 or 2. So he put that to the side. I said, "Okay, cool. It is what it is, whatever." So, you know, 2 windows, McDonald's. Pull up to the first window, payment. All right, you know, they been said a joke, you know, if I make it a payment, I want my food, whatever. So we get to the second window, they handed our food. All right, cool. So we breaking everything down. Everybody get, you know, their food. Boom, boom, boom. Now, me and my ex at the time, our food was already on top first. So she got her food, I got my food. Then we just threw the bag in the back, let them go ahead, decipher whichever food was theirs. So we driving down the street. Now, my ex at the time, they didn't go with me to drop my cousin off. So I took her car and I took them back to the house, and I used her car to go drop him off. I think this is how it went. Yeah, no, I definitely went this way. So on the way to dropping them off, her cousin sat behind me, my cousin sat behind her. Her cousin reached in the bag, not looking, not paying attention, and just grabbed the sandwich and ate it in like 3 to 4 bites. My cousin, he was looking out the window. He was gonna wait till they get out the car. He was looking out the window, hit her with a boom. She looked at him, smiled with the chicken sandwich in the hand, boy. He said, "That crushed my soul." He said, "Why?" if you wanted a McChicken, why didn't you just ask for one? You know, or we could have swapped out. Boy, when I tell you he was so blue, the man was overly blue. You feel me? So I'm like, dang, bogus as hell. So then, fast forward, we dropped him off. We on our way back to the city. We driving down the street, boy. I seen the hurt and pain in his eyes. I ain't never seen someone this upset over me. The chick could have just at least asked. Like, and this the first time they met each other. They don't know nothing about each other. So this what makes this story even funnier. So I told her, I said, dang, cuz, if it was me, I got a reckless mouth. I would have told her off. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was like, I understand, you know, I don't want to try and be mean, but she done did me dirty. She alien adopted my sandwich. Boy, when I tell you I had to stop in the middle of the street, got out the car, start dying laughing, boy. He had me crying. My stomach was hurting that day. I was like, bro. But like, truthfully, me and him, we got so many stories. That's just one story. You know, I got a good couple more minutes to tell y'all. So, I mean, another story of ours, like, he came back out to my house this one weekend. And this before Walmart took BB guns and stuff away. You know, I used to play with BB guns and all that stuff. So I went and, you feel me, got me a BB gun. The real nigga way, you feel me? So I got a couple of them. I had a couple pistols, then I had a shotgun. My one friend, they had a sniper. But anyway, my cousin, his friend, they came out to the house and we playing at nighttime, playing with BB guns, right? So they got the pistols, I had the shotgun. Boom, boom. They had a pew, 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 pew type deal, you feel me? So what I end up doing was like, all right, y'all go ahead and get the pistols, I'll get the shotgun. So we, mind you, it's at nighttime, so we not seeing our real target, you feel me? Like, it was this color at nighttime. So I'm looking for a spot to hide and stuff. So I got behind the car. Now they the little plastic ones, not the metal. So I look up, I pop, duck down, pop, duck down. So then his friend, he had got a clear shot of me, but to my surprise, it was almost the end for my eye. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I look up, he said, boom, pop, pop, smack, smack. It hit me twice near my eye, boy. I was like, hold on one second.